But hey y'all, I'm back. It is Zan the Poet, the warmest girl you know, and I'm back with another video. I don't know if I'm going to make this the end of my last vlog or a new vlog. I'll probably just make this a new vlog. So yes, I am back with another video. It is currently Thursday, January 19th, 1:02 a.m. And right now, I'm just conditioning my hair. I made this homemade hair mask with egg yolk, mayonnaise, and olive oil. My friend put me onto it a long time ago, and I want to take better care of my hair. I feel like I'm a natural girl, clearly, because I be wearing my hair out natural a lot, but I'm not like a natural girly for real. Like, I don't take care of my hair as good as I feel like I should. I want to get better at like cornrowing it and like even learning how to like braid it, because like I'm sure like a lot of y'all don't know how to do y'all hair. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just like a curse that was put upon this generation of black women for some reason. Like, none of us really know how to do our hair. Well, not none of us, but I feel like a lot of us don't know how to do our own hair. And I don't want to be like that no more. I want to know how to do my hair. I want to know how to do my hair. I want to know how to take care of my hair. I want to know when my hair is healthy, when my hair is not healthy. And yes, it takes time. Yes, it's like, it takes time. Yes, it takes energy, but I feel like it's worth it. I feel like it's something that's valuable. So I want to get better at like wrapping my hair at night, because I don't always wrap my hair at night. I know that's like a sin, but like I don't always do it. Get better at like doing like these little hair treatments at night, especially during the winter time. During the winter time, man, my scalp be so dry. Yeah, so I want to get better at just like doing my hair more and getting better at like taking care of it. And honestly, taking care of my feminine stuff in general. I don't know if y'all saw that video, but there was like this video, this one girl, if I find it, I'll like put it up next to me over here. But there was a video of this one girl who like pretty much does all of her own like beauty routine. She knows how to do her hair. I think she has like locks into. She does her own locks. She retwists her own locks. She did her own lash extensions. She did her own nails, like the actual like UV light with the gel polish and everything. She did her own nails, and she did her own toes. Like, oh, and she did her eyebrows. And I was just like, I want to know how to do that too. Like, I want to know how to do that too, because I don't know what it is. There's something about like just that feminine energy, that just that feeling of taking care of yourself and pampering yourself and like self-care and self-love and looking good and not having to go spend money with somebody else to look good. Like, you just already know how to do what you want to do, you know? So I think that's super dope. I want to get really good at that. Want to know how to do my beauty routine better. I want to take care of myself better. I want to take care of me better. I just want to be a bad bitch for 2023. I do. I just want to be a baddie. I want to be bad to the bone. I want to be so bad it hurts niggas. They look at me and they're like, damn. And I'm like, I know, baby. I'm bad. So yeah, I just want to be a bad bitch. I mean, I'm already a bad bitch, but like, I feel like as a woman, you know, you're growing, you're learning yourself, and you just become more of a bad bitch because now you know who you are and like nobody can play with you. Right? I don't feel like my goals for 2023 are as like material as my goals for past years have been, right? Like, my goals for past years have been like make money, buy more clothes, go out more, you know, stuff like that. Post more YouTube videos, and all those things are still important to me. I still want to do all those things to like a higher level, and I know that I'm going to. But I think my goals for like my real important goals for 2023 are like a little bit more intangible. They're not really things that are what do you call it? They're not really things that are, what the fuck am I trying to say? I have ADHD so fucking bad. That's crazy. Give me a second. I don't remember. They're more things that are like intangible. They're not things that are so materialistic. They're not things that are physical. That's what I was looking for. Physical things. Like I said, I still want the physical things, but the more important things are like less physical. So one of the number one things that's important for me for 2023 is prioritizing my health and well-being in all shapes and forms. I'm talking physical health and well-being, eating right, working out, getting more movement into my body, drinking water, emotional, mental, well-being. So that includes like, therapy, expressing myself more, spiritual well-being, social well-being, creative well-being. Everything in this life that makes me feel good is a priority. Things that make me operate better, things that make me feel good, things that make me feel better, all those things are priority this year. I think for me, there was a long point in my life, actually not too long ago, honestly, like 2017, 2018 time, where I really got it in my head that my health did not matter anymore. I really got it in my head and heart that my body and my spirit and my emotions did not matter. And that the only thing that mattered for me to do was to produce, was for me to just work, basically. I felt like my production, my work, making money and being like successful in like societal standards was the most important thing for me to do. And because I prioritized that so much, I let everything else fall off. My spiritual health fell off, my emotional and creative health fell off, my mental fell off, my physical fell off, because everything in my life was surrounding around work. Like, I remember literally waking up in the morning, checking my phone, looking, already texting, emailing, calling, like first thing in the morning. My feet have not even touched the floor yet, but I'm already like working. And my mentality was just so concerned with like producing, production, work, productivity, like, grind culture, hustle culture, like unhealthy shit, that to the point where I just wasn't like, I wasn't taking care of anything else but that. And I was doing great in school. I was doing great in my YouTube stuff. I was producing, I was working, but I was not taking care of me. I, in all ways, always came last. And that is something that I realized I don't ever want for myself again. And I don't ever want to live a life where I feel like I have to sacrifice my health. I don't ever want to live a life where I feel like I got to sacrifice my well-being. I don't ever want to live a life where I feel like I got to sacrifice parts of me that light me up. I don't want to live that life. That life is not for me. I'd rather not be here if that's the life I got to live. So I'm not going to do it. Yeah. So that's a really important thing for me for 2023. I'm not living a life where my health is not important anymore. I'm not listening to anybody who's telling me my health isn't important anymore too, because that was a big problem. I was listening to way too many voices, way too many opinions about what I should be focusing on and what was important and what was not important. Like, nigga, fuck y'all. So that's a really big thing for 2023 for me. So for my second thing for 2023, that's really a priority to me, that's really important, I want to face my fears more. I want to challenge myself to do things that make me uncomfortable, and challenge myself to do things that put me out of my comfort zone, and things that like are hard, things that I feel like I can't do, things that I feel like are too complicated, or things that I want to do but I have never felt like I was really able to do, or things that just things that I've always I want to challenge myself to try things that may challenge me to get outside my comfort zone more. I want to face my fears more. I want to learn what it's like to be a beginner over and over and over again. I remember when I first started editing back in like 2017 or like 2018. I think it's 2018 was when I first started to play with Adobe Premiere Pro. I had not a fucking clue what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing at all. But like, I worked my way up to this point where I can edit videos quickly and I can turn them out very fast. And I'm really proud of myself for that. But something that I've noticed, when you have not been a beginner in a very long time, it's easy to not want to be a beginner again. So for example, After Effects is something that's also in the Adobe Creative Cloud. And it's something that I really enjoy and would like to get better at, but it's kind of a struggle because it's new and unfamiliar territory, and it's kind of frustrating to be a beginner at something and know like that you want to do something but have to get through the hoops and hurdles of the learning part first. And it just made me think like, I don't want to like avoid learning After Effects or Photoshop or any other skill for that matter, or braiding my hair. just because I'm a beginner to it. Like I don't want to learn. I don't want to feel like just because I'm a beginner at something and something is new and challenging to me that all of a sudden like I don't want to do it, and all of a sudden now I can't go through with it because it's too hard, or I don't trust myself or believe in myself enough to be able to conquer this challenge and to be able to learn and grow through it. I mean, if I can learn and grow through anything and learn any of the things that I've learned up until this point in my life, like why couldn't After Effects be one of those things, or Photoshop, or braiding my hair, or whatever other skill or talent or whatever it is that I want to know how to do. So I was thinking about that. Like I don't want my fears to hold me back from progressing in life, and I don't want my fears especially to hold me back from being the type of woman I want to be. I want to be a well-rounded woman. I want to be a woman who knows herself, who's confident, who's educated, who has a lot of growth to her. And people who grow put themselves in uncomfortable situations so that they can grow, because you cannot grow when you're comfortable. So those are a few of the things for 2023 that are the most important to me. So yeah, those are the few things for 2023 that I really want. Prioritizing my health and well-being in all aspects, that is a priority. And facing my fears, putting myself out my comfort zone, challenging myself, and just all in all, like putting myself in position to grow so I don't stay comfortable, so I don't stay stagnant. If you want to grow, put yourself in an uncomfortable situation. If you want to grow as a person, put yourself in a situation that makes you uncomfortable and see it through. You know, even if you're just seeing it through for that day, you know, or you're seeing it through for that hour, how long it is, like whatever the thing is, put yourself in a situation that makes you feel uncomfortable and see it through fully for that point in time. You know, that's something that like I am going to be sharing with y'all as I go through my processes of learning new things and expanding and growing as a person. That's something that's super, super important to me. So yeah, that is my rant. Well, not really my rant. No, that's my podcast episode. Warm Girl Podcast episode 22. Ooh, boo. And yeah, catch me on all my social media at Xanthapoet, XANTHEPOET. Follow me everywhere, and I will see you guys again next time. Be safe, be well. I love you.